According to media reports, untrained mobilized men from the Irkutsk region of Russia as part of Regiment 1439 were sent in early March to storm the Avdiivka fortification near Donetsk. Most of these soldiers did not return alive. Relatives of two soldiers who were mobilized from the Irkutsk region and who were involved in the attack informed journalists that almost the entire unit had been destroyed, with only a few soldiers wounded and the rest presumed liquidated or missing in action. The wife of one of the soldiers spoke with reporters and expressed her concerns. "My husband called me, he has shrapnel wounds and is in the hospital. He told me that there is nothing left of the unit. He will only be given a week to recover, then they will send him back to the front lines." Government officials from Irkutsk have traveled to the occupied territory in Donetsk to investigate and find out what happened to the mobilized soldiers. On February 27, the soldiers had already made their third appeal to Putin, complaining about the lack of support from the command of the so-called Donetsk People's Republic. According to the soldiers, they were sent to attack without proper reconnaissance, communication, or artillery support. Furthermore, when the mobilized soldiers complained that they could not carry out orders, they were threatened with prosecution for desertion. "If you are charged with desertion, you will have problems with the military police and command. We will break you up into groups of 2 and send you to an attack where you will not return." It should be noted that the mobilized soldiers are not trained in combat, and most of them work in civilian fields such as construction, driving, and management. Many of these soldiers are over 40 years old and suffer from chronic illnesses. The soldiers further claim that the command only removes lightly injured soldiers from the battlefield. However, heavily injured and eliminated soldiers are left behind because the command is afraid of losing military equipment. Deceased Russian soldiers are registered as missing in action, and the wounded are only evacuated once a day on stretchers. Journalists report that the military police have detained the deputy commander of a battalion who was attempting to explain to the command that yesterday's drivers, welders, furniture makers and scrap metal collectors cannot be part of an elite assault unit, and do not have the necessary skills for it. After a year of full-scale invasion, they still hope for the mercy of their lord. They ask 3 times each, hoping that their lord does not know what is happening on the front. He will look at the request and pity the poor and unfortunate who should not have been sent into battle. They all support their lord's actions, but preferably without taking their butt off the couch and holding a beer in their hands. "But I have bad news for you," he knows, and he doesn't care about any of you. He doesn't care about the 140 million people in his country, yes, his country. It belongs only to him and a bunch of his closest friends. And you are just expendable material in the plans of a small tyrant of a huge country.